Damn, these are so easy. Like, you should be doing these. You know them. All of you know these. Surround yourself with positive people. Here's the theory. The emotional contagion theory suggests that we absorb the emotions of those around us. Being in positive company, being in company that's optimistic, supportive, being around people that support you, individuals that are like, yeah, you got this, right? Stuff like that. Here's how you succeed in a tough real estate market. We should be talking about this a lot more, but we're not. It comes down to these 7 things I broke down in this document right here. If you need this, just let me know. Message me on Instagram. I'll send this over. The science behind emotions and their impact on life. I talked about it in a live session earlier today, and I've done this talk in a public setting live to a few thousand people. And I want to go over this with you really quick, less than 10 minutes, just to make sure that you're all in the right place. And I'm going to read this out. Psychological research has long confirmed that emotions are deeply connected to decision-making, motivation, and overall life satisfaction. One of the most well-known studies on this topic comes from Dr. Barbara Fredrickson, psychologist at the University of North Carolina, who developed, listen to this, the broaden and build theory of positive emotions. Here's how practical that is. Her research shows that positive emotions like joy, gratitude, and love expand our ability to think creatively, solve problems, and build stronger relationships. Does that sound familiar? Those 3 things? Listen to this again. Think creatively, number 1. Solve problems, number 2. Build stronger relationships. That's at the core of everything that we do as real estate agents, brokers, team leaders, everything in the real estate world. And so in order to get there, I've broken this down into 7 things you need to start. If you're not doing any of these, start doing these right now. Write them down with me. Number 1, I'm going to start here. In fact, where's my deck of cards? I've got these thanks to one of my friends, Junkie Patel. I'm going to rename them thanks to her. I have these gratitude cards. If you're watching on YouTube, by the way, jump over at YouTube if you're not watching us there. This episode is brought to you by brillianttribe.com. Check us out. Gratitude cards. I'm putting them on my forehead so you can see them. And I've got about 12 of them that I circulate through daily. And thanks to Junkie, I'm going to rename them magic cards or magic time, something along those lines. I have to look at my notes, but it stuck with me. I'm like, magical. They are magical. They're gratitude. Number 1, practice gratitude daily. Here's what I got for you. Studies show that writing down 3 things you're grateful for each day can rewire the brain to focus more on a positive experience or on positive experiences, reducing stress and increasing happiness. Is that even a surprise? No, it's not. It shouldn't be, right? You listen to some people at a high level and you ask them, hey, why do you keep on showing up at such a high level consistently? Well, they'll tell you. It comes down to being grateful for this opportunity. They look at the world differently. Like, listen, I show up daily because I am so grateful to be able to do things like this. I love what I do. And I remind myself daily, Tristan, yeah, you're the lucky one. And you are too, listening in. What does this look like daily for you? Number 2, engage in physical activity. Exercise releases dopamine and serotonin. Not a surprise either. Known as the feel-good chemicals, which boost mood and reduce anxiety. Even a short walk can shift emotions daily. It'll shift your emotional state. When I say emotion is brought on by motion, or motion enhances emotion. That's how you start controlling it. Don't let it control you, right? You shouldn't be the one being controlled by your emotions. Take control of it. Number 3, surround yourself with positive people. Again, damn, these are so easy. Like, you should be doing these. You know them. All of you know these. Surround yourself with positive people. Here's the theory. The emotional contagion theory suggests that we absorb the emotions of those around us. Being in positive company, being a company that's optimistic, supportive, being around people that support you, individuals that are like, yeah, you got this, right? Stuff like that. These people help us maintain a positive mindset. Not a surprise. Number 4, control your focus. Dr. Martin Seligman, the founder of positive psychology, found that people who focus on what they can control instead of what they can't are significantly happier and more resilient. Shifting attention away from problems and towards solutions fosters a more empowered emotional state. Focus on the things you can control. What is that? Well, what you think. I'm about to sneeze if you're watching me on YouTube. I'm like so close. Okay. I think the sneeze is gone. Yeah, it is. Shifting attention away from problems. You know those people where you find a solution, they have a problem for everything? You want to stay away from those people, and I don't want you to be that. Focus on what you can control. What is that? Your thinking, how you think, and then your actions. You can't control somebody else. You can't control the market, even though the market's different in every area. You can't control what you're going to do about it, who you're going to focus on. If it's a buyer's market, work on buyers. If it's a seller's market, work on sellers. Yes, I know it's not that easy. I'm a real estate agent. I know. But focus on what you can control. How are you going to show up? Number 5, use mindfulness and deep breathing. Studies from Harvard University show that mindfulness meditation reduces stress, increases self-awareness, and enhances emotional regulation. Even a few minutes of conscious breathing can reset your emotional state. Take a deep breath, everyone. Breathe with me. Good time to do it. Breathe in and out. Number 6, engage in meaningful work and hobbies. Research from Yale University found that people who engage in activities that bring a sense of purpose and fulfillment experience higher levels of well-being and long-term happiness. Take a break to do things that you love. And if it's the thing that you're doing right now and it just happens to be work, lucky you. Do more of that. The reason you're burning out, the reason you feel like, man, I can't do this anymore, you're focused too much on the stuff that you don't love. Look, we all do work, and we do work sometimes that we have to, right? I do it all the time, but I try to do more of the work that I love doing, like this. What about you? And take breaks to do things that you actually love doing. Pickleball, gardening, archery, Fortnite. What do you like? What do you like? Number 7, and the last one, limit exposure to negativity. Studies show that consuming too much negative news, social media, or toxic environments can increase cortisol. That's the stress hormone, by the way, leading to anxiety and lower emotional well-being. Being mindful of what we absorb daily is key to emotional balance. Again, all of these are well-known facts. I'm not telling you something new. I just need you to focus on these so you can show up better for yourself, because the market, depending on where you're at, is either going to get really tough or it's going to get just slightly tougher. Some markets are tough because it's a seller's market, and some markets are tough because it's a buyer's market, and some is in the middle. Some markets are right in the middle. Anyway, that's it. That's all I've got for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Have an awesome day. If you need this, which you may, just message me on Instagram. Have an awesome day.